Alright, today I've got another short passage. Go ahead and read through it first. The battery of my smartphone the battery of my smartphone doesn't last as long as it used to. It's only a year since I started using it. Considering the use of smartphone, the battery life is important. Maybe I need to carry a backup battery with me just in case. Alright. So, battery of my smartphone. Foam is not. I know you know how to spell phone since you spelt it right in the right there. So won't go over that. Doesn't last as long as it used to. The battery life of my smartphone doesn't last as long as it used to. That's perfect. Other than the M. Let's see. It's only a year since I started using it. So we need a bin here, excuse me. It's only after been a year since I started using it. Um, so it's only dot 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 means it's only it's only something. So it's only a year. It makes sense, but we want to hear that it's been a year. So it's a year has passed, and that's what the been means, right? Um, and it is pronounced bin, not. It's only been a year. Just in case you didn't know that word. Um, so you'd sound, or it sounds like it's spelled like that, and that's another form of bin, but that's not the same word. So this is be, but past tense. So instead of saying like it's only beed a year, we say been or been. Sorry. Some people with like a, I think I think in England they say bean. It's only been a year since I started using it. Something like that. I think they pronounce it bean, but in America we pronounce it like this. This spelling of bin, however, is like it's like a container. Like you might see like something labeled like the trash bin, and it'll be spelled like that. It's like a container of some sort. Sometimes a box, sometimes a little circular container. So, so yeah, it's only been a year since I started using it. All right. Considering the use of smartphone, the battery life is important. All right. So nice grammar bit here. You got two little sentences here, right? Well, not really, actually. Sorry. So you've got this part of the sentence, which is kind of like the introduction of the sentence. Considering the use of a smartphone, that's kind of like the almost the wah right here. This is almost like the wah. So this is your topic, the life of a smartphone, or the use of a smartphone. The battery life is important. That's what it's the rest of the sentence is about, explaining the use of a smartphone. So we need an A here, the use of a smartphone. And this does make sense considering the use of a smartphone, but I would say something more along the lines of considering how much I use my smartphone. Um, Considering how much I use my smartphone, right? That sounds a little bit better, because the use of a smartphone, it's kind of like anybody's using it, right? Um, but this is kind of saying, considering how much I use, that's how much you use your phone. You use it all the time, so that means the battery life is important because you don't want it to die on you in the middle of an emergency. All right. Maybe I need to carry a backup battery with me just in case. So this is fine. You might also consider, since it's not really a long sentence, but it's somewhat long. Sometimes you'll see a comma here. It's not necessary, but actually, or here. Sometimes you'll see commas there. Neither of them are necessary. So maybe, breath, maybe I need to carry a backup battery with me, just in case, right? So those are kind of the natural pauses. And in those natural pauses, sometimes people will write a comma because when we're reading, you can't always figure out where those natural pauses are while you're reading really fast, right? So those commas indicate where a natural breath should be. So maybe breath. I need to carry a backup battery with me just in case. All right, so that's an option, but I'm going to leave this as perfect because you got it all right. So I'm done with that. I'll go ahead and leave some comments for you, but I hope you enjoyed the video and got a lot of information out of it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.